Hey boys. So busy week for us. Evan had his first track meet, and he does the 1600. And the coaches were like really adamant about being like, look at the schedule and see what is coming up, because if he's in one of the last events, it could be not going on to like 9 or 9:30. And I was like, okay, that's not gonna happen. That's crazy. The 1600 is the second to last event, and then I thought I would have plenty of time. But Evan texts me at like 6:30, and he's like, "Oh no, I'm gonna be going on in an hour." Luckily, I was already there. I had like planned to have somebody drop off Dylan because soccer practice and track meets start at the same time. We didn't leave that field until 9:30. And honestly, I'm bitter about it. I know they told me, they warned me, but still I didn't think it was true, and I did not appreciate it. It was too late. My bedtime is 9 o'clock. And he like wasn't feeling well, but he didn't want to not run, so like, I feel like as soon as he got done with his race and we got in the car, he like had a fever, his nose was running. It was like, dude, don't make yourself sick to like run. Anyway, but he got ninth place, so he did good. And then Dylan had field day. We were orange, and his teacher said that she is very competitive and she wanted to win most spirited. So if it's important to you, baby, it's important to me. I went all out. Orange is the color. I got some looks, for sure. Luckily, I wasn't doing it for those people. So, whatever. And then Braden and I went to see Good Kid. And I told him to, like, pick out somewhere he wanted to eat beforehand. And he chose Pinkerton's Barbecue here in Houston. And when I read the reviews online, it said that one of them was like, I've never had less than a 30-minute wait there. And so I was thinking, 30 minutes, sure. Was the barbecue good? Yes, it was absolutely good. And sadly, because we got there at 5 o'clock, the only thing they had left was brisket, sausage, and turkey. Was it good? Yes, it was good. Was it worth, to me, waiting over an hour for it? No. I'm from here, so I've had a lot of good barbecue, and it didn't take me an hour of standing in line. They have, it's like benches there, so you don't have to like stand actually the whole time, but I don't know, Pinkertons. I won't be standing in that line again. The mac and cheese is really good though. And then 75 hard. What you've all been waiting for, I'm sure. It's tough, bruv. It is very tough. I didn't make it. I made it to Thursday, and then I texted my accountability buddy, and I was like, hey, do you think it's cool if we just like have a total of 90 minutes exercise for the whole time, you know, for the day, instead of 2 45-minute workouts? Because I was finding it difficult to like, so I do my yoga practice in the morning, but when I use my watch, I don't include the meditation or the breathing with my plan, or like with my, like on my watch. So I really only have about a 30-minute-ish practice in the mornings. And so I was like, well, I'll just do that, and then I'll do like a HIIT exercise later on, and then I'll just add up to 45 minutes. But he was like, no, I don't think that's the thing. I think it's like gotta be 2 45-minute workouts. And I'm just like having problems like committing to that. Anyway, I realized on Thursday that I did not do it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to start over. And I knew he was gonna start over on Monday anyway. So I just like, you know, went off the rails for the weekend. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna restart on Monday. It's no big deal, which I did. Restart on Monday, and I did get everything in except for the 10 pages, because I waited to do that until the end of the day to read my 10 pages while I was in bed, and then I fell asleep. So there I was Tuesday restarting again, right? And I had a work thing I had to be at super early, so, you know, I get back home and it's already 4 o'clock and I've done nothing. So, today, a new day, I have already, so I need to get back into my like morning routine thing or whatever. So I started doing the countdown with the breathing, because that is really active. It's not like a passive, it's not as passive as the meditation. So I started doing my counting for the breathing through the asanas, and I was easily able to get 45 minutes. And then I went on my walk to hug the tree and everything. And then that's an hour. But I am trying to like incorporate running, so I do like a walk jog situation. But anyway, I was easily able to get the time for the 2 exercises in. So now the big thing I feel like moving forward is going to be eating a Mediterranean diet and doing the intermittent fasting, and well, not drinking the gallon of water. I can get it down. My issue that I'm having, and I hope this isn't TMI for you, is incontinence. I've had 30 children, and that's a lot of water. I'm already living in the bathroom. And I was when I went to, I don't know where I was, but anyway, I sneezed and I TT'd a little bit. Not cool. Not cool. I love you guys so much. See you next time. Bye. Hey, I totally forgot to talk about the Good Kid concert, and that's a shame because it was one of the best concerts I've ever been to. I just loved it. You know, Braden told me, he introduced me to this band, and he told me that they met working together at like a tech company. One of them owns like an AI tech, I don't know. But they're like engineers, and so I just love it because they like started a band as like a side fun thing they could do on their weekends or whatever. So doors opened at 7, and we stood in line forever. So more lines after Pinkertons, even more lines. Oh, poor choice of Tina. Doors opened at 7. We filter in, fill the place. Opener went on at 8. Opener went off at 8:30. Good Kid came on at 9. Good Kid went home at 10:35. And then we went outside and stood in merch line or whatever. And then there's 5 members of the band. But 2 of them came out and was like signing autographs and taking pictures with everybody. And then the openers were Phone Boy, and the whole band was like selling their own merch and they were signing autographs. So in addition to it being like just a really good show, and I had fun and danced a lot, and I love that they like, you know, still want to like meet their fans and hang out a little bit. That was cool. And also I loved the crowd because it was a ton of introverts, and even like we moved up, Brayden and I was teaching him the method of if somebody leaves, you move up. So we were like 2 people from the front, but there was still a nice no touching between all of the audience. We all had just a safe, nice amount of separation, and I appreciate that. Anyway, it was an awesome concert. I'm super glad I went, and that's it. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.